So this game has different characters that you can randomly select from each round called heroes. And I'm not thrilled with any of these because I don't think any of these are particularly that good. But each one has a power that can give you some sort of advantage in the game. I'm probably going to pick this one because I've played it a couple times before, but none of those were my favorites for sure. And how this game works is you have a set amount of what's called gold each turn, and you buy these little minions that you can recruit from the tavern. And I'm going to go ahead and buy this one because it will summon another little kitty cat when it's played, which I think will be useful. And I'm going to use my hero power here, which in 3 turns it's going to let me get another minion for free, which is not bad. And so we have our first combat here, and the minions will attack each other randomly. I did not win this one. This guy was glowing blue, which means he has a power called Reborn. So the first time he is killed, he will come back. I think here I will probably just play risky, and I'm going to make my tavern stronger, which means it will give me stronger minions in the future. So this is actually pretty weak in terms of stats, but it was useful because now I have 2 separate minions, and I can always sell one of them back if I want. So this wasn't too bad. That's only 3 damage. You can see based on how strong the minion is, if it's still alive at the end, it will do damage to the enemy based on how many stars they had on top of them. But this is not a great board either. because of his hero power, lots of people are playing pirates, which are pretty good. Okay, so I think I won this one. Which is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and I really need to upgrade now, so I'm gonna do that. And then let's see. This button here, refresh, it lets me spend 1 gold to see what else I could possibly get for sale. Nothing here is especially good either. But there's always the option to freeze if you want. I might actually sell 2 just to buy this rat, which is, I think, pretty good. Hopefully it'll be good enough for now, we'll see. But the Leapfrogger card that I have is really good for making other beast-type monsters stronger. So if I want to stick with playing beasts, he's definitely gonna be an asset to my team for sure. And I think I won this fight. I did, barely. So I think now at this point I'll be trying to see if I can get the cards I need to make a good beast deck. So these 2 are actually pretty good. And this guy can be really good. So the monstrous macaw, I'll probably want to get him next turn. So I'm gonna freeze the tavern here. And I'm gonna play my sewer rat. And I'm going to play the bird buddy. Because he'll give all of my beasts more stats whenever friendly minions of mine die. And they attack from left to right, but the targets are this one also ended up a tie, which is pretty great. So hopefully if I can keep up a pace like that, I might be able to get into the top 4, which would be pretty good. But we will see what else we can get here. Another leapfrogger can be really good, actually. If you can get 3 of the same type of minion on the board, they will kind of come together and form a stronger version called a golden minion. And a golden frog can be very powerful. But I think what I'm gonna do is sell this one now and give these to Taunt. So you can see they got their little shields now. And I will sell Khadgar. He's not that helpful to me right now. And I'll just buy that just to have it, just in case I can get a triple or anything like that. So you can see I wasn't quite fast enough. I ran out of time trying to play that last frog, so that was not great. So probably gonna lose this one because of my own mistake, basically, but that's okay. We have 32 health left on our character, so that's a pretty good indication that we're not gonna die. As long as no character over here on the left has died yet, the maximum amount of damage you can do is just 15. And these cards have high stats, but they're only 1-star monsters, so they each only do 1 damage, so taking 5 damage isn't too bad. So next turn, I will get a card of my Tavern tier, which really kind of makes me want to upgrade to level 5. There's some really good level 5 cards that can work well with beasts, and I'm thinking that might be useful. So I'm gonna upgrade now. I don't want any of those cards. But what I do really want would be to sell this so I can afford this guy right here. He's pretty good, so we'll go ahead and play him, and I'll play the leapfrogger there, and hopefully that will work out okay. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll put it there. I only somewhat know what I'm doing. I'm not a pro gamer or anything like that. So, we'll see. So you can see this guy has a ton of golden minions, just based on the color of like the border around them. And he also has a couple really strong guys. So we'll see. But yeah, the amount of goldens he has is pretty impressive. That can be tough to do sometimes. Definitely a mix of strategy and luck at the same time. So I don't. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's not as much damage. That's only 8 damage. That's a 4-star card, so if I had only managed to kill one, it would have definitely getting used to it and not doing the best so far. But that's okay. We'll see how far we can get. And we'll call it a good first try no matter what happens. There are a couple cards that I would really like. So that was really rough. This might actually be the end of us. Oh no, okay. So we only took 15 because no one died yet. But then you can see 3 people died this turn. Which means there's only 5 of us still in the running. So this is the card that I want. The Pale Scale Crocolisk. So I'm going to scoop him up. And then let's see if we can get anything else good. Oh, there's the other one I want. Let's get rid of this guy and take the Mama Bear. And I don't want him anymore, so I'll sell him back. Oh, there's another Mama Bear that could possibly be good if we can stay alive long enough. But let's go ahead. Let's also sell this rat and then play our Pale Scale Crocolisk. And maybe, just maybe, we can get really lucky with how the cards attack each other. And we can scam our way into the top 4. But it's not looking super great at the moment. Yeah, this guy has a pretty good setup here at the moment. But we shall see. Fingers crossed, we just get really lucky with how the different things hit each other. There's another card that I basically really need to make this composition work really well. And he basically doubles all the death rattles that you have when you play. And that can make for some really fun setups, but unfortunately that's gonna be enough to take us out. And we'll see if we tied for 4th place or if we were the only people who died. It looks like we were, so that was 5th place. You can see we lost 11 points of rating, and your rating goes up the better you are in the game and the more times you get in the top 4. And then when you're not in the top 4, it will go down a little bit. So we didn't quite make it to top 4 this time, but that's okay. I'm still learning this game and still figuring out all the strategies of how to play and stuff like that. So I really hope you all enjoyed playing along with me. And if you liked this video, you'd like to see more ASMR gaming content, definitely please leave a like and a comment on this video. And if you enjoy my videos, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It helps so much with how my videos do in regards to the algorithm and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to posting more often for you guys. I hope you like this genre of content. To be completely honest, it is way easier for me to hop on my computer and make one of these videos than it is to write and prepare an entire roleplay video, which is full immersive